Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting, this should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. The shot by Russell, no good. Wall against Edwards. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Wall.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Russell, and the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wall against Russell. Pass to Towns. The three. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he gets that one.
He's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset, trying to push the action until somebody stops him. Nobody there to do it that time.
Pass to Towns. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Towns. Outside for Russell. Shot clock at 6. Over Wall. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I think D'Lo has all sorts of confidence when he has that kind of spot in his arsenal.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
George, no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Outside Russell. Pass to McDaniels. That's tipped. Now here's Russell for three. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
George outside. Takes the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And here's Wall. And Wall gets double teamed. Russell against Morris. Russell to pass to Towns. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Russell to pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Wall to pass to George. To stop the run. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Zubats. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Wall against Russell. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Minnesota in the lead. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Gobert. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Wall. And
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
And so the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Wall. For 3, George. Out to Leonard. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Leonard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball. He really didn't waste any time.
The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Now Russell. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Zubac passes to Leonard from the arc. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. George with a steal. On the take. And George with the jam.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
The Clippers trail. George outside. Takes it inside. And George with the jam.
Well, defender just a little too late in reacting. Gets a piece of Paul George, but a piece, that's not enough.
Russell to pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Morris. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Wall to pass to George. Here's Zubac. Morris for 3. Hits the trifecta. Morris has got 7.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Can they get it? The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
George for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. George for 3. Towns with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Stolen by Russell. Edwards against Wall, and Edwards with the basket on the assist from Towns.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's George. That one is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Leonard left side, and we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
The Clippers, 18.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the 1. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. There's the 3. Tipped away.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Zubats screen. Morris for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Russell finds McDaniels. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gobert's got 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's George. He's got 6. Hits the 3-pointer. 9 points in the game.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Outside Russell with the drive to the wing, right side. Outside Edwards. Left side Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
No good on that one.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. George's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, there's the alley. The shot by Russell, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now here's George. For the lead. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Now here's George. He's got 9. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Wall against Russell. It's stolen by Wall. Pass to George. Leonard with the ball. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside McDaniels. Here's Towns. Back to Daniels. Right side Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Wall against Russell. George passes to Leonard. For the lead. 6 to shoot. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McDaniels passes to Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. So impressive.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. 4-3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
George, a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
Russell against Wall. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers in the lead. Fast break. Here we go. Up and over Russell. Here's Leonard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And he sinks the second.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards. Good on the bucket.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
George, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. Edwards, a pass to Russell. Now here's Towns. Right side, Russell. Fires from 14. And another basket for Minnesota.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And here are the Clippers now. Following the score by Minnesota. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's Edwards on the wing. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Now here's Edwards. George with a steal. Inside. Oh, deflected. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Capitalizes off the crossover. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
McDaniels inside. Leonard outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Man, stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. George for 3. No luck on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Goes up on the baseline. Here's McDaniels. Towns passes to Gobert. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Morris finds Leonard. The 3. Oh, the trifecta!
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Now here's Russell. Gobert with a screen on Wall. To the inside to win the run. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch. All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Leonard outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He hits the first one. up 2.
As calm as they come, Kawhi Leonard. A great guy to have at the stripe in these moments.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left to play in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent.
for joining us. It's the end. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. There's Jackson with the 3. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. All with it. Outside Leonard. Over Brooks. And it's Leonard missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Brooks the pass to Morant. The shot will not fall. Good D by Covington.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Adams right side. It's Morant with the drive. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's George. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Into the lane. Bain finds Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Outside, George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The Clippers shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now here's Morant. Driving inside. That is just nasty.
Athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now here is George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. George has got 5 points so far. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And he's good on the second. For the Clippers organization, G8, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Now, here's Bain. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Covington wide open. He fires. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
To the middle. And Morant throws it down.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's George. 8 points for him. To the right side. And here's Wall outside. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Wall. 10 points for Paul George.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Morant finds Jackson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Covington. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Here's Bain. Adams with the screen on George. The offensive rebound. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Bain. Excellent D there from George.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant passes to Bain. There's the lob to Jackson.
And a versatile offensive talent with a capable jumper. Defenders can't fall asleep when guarding Jackson.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Leonard, again, Los Angeles.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Morant surveying the D. Takes a three. Bain, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
George against Bain. Basket counts. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Scooped up. The kick out to Wall. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, nice play. Keep the defense guessing. John Wall getting to the catch-and-shoot game.
Morant with a wide-open look. Rebounded by Covington.
and it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams, a second chance effort. Brooks with no one around. Off target with his three. Los Angeles leading by 6. George from deep three-point land, and the dunk by Covington.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And he sinks the second. 1:02 left in the first half. Ball passes to Leonard. It's stolen by Adams. It's Morant with the drive. You can't get that one. The Clippers have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Payne for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Wall dishes to George. The 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Three-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's deflected. Back to George. From deep. Not going to go that time.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
27, the Grizzlies. 17.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Tyus Jones, and it's Conchar into the shooting guard position.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys go.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Clippers leading by 8.
What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
They kick it out to Green. And there's the drive. 5 on the clock. Jones the pass to Concho. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Jones for 3. Three-pointer. Conchar can't get it to go. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
It's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused Nick.
Jones for 3. Green kicks to Jones. Over Jackson. And that one goes long.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
It's good.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
Now the pass to Concho. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Memphis moving that ball around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so Jones nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Here's Coffey. That three off the mark. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Here's Crenshaw.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Jackson passes to Coffey.
.2 remaining in the
Conchar pulls it in.
2 minutes.
Conchar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green dishes to Jones. They kick it out to Green. Here's Conchar. Rebound by the Clippers. Coffey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Pass to Kennard. For the 3. Kennard on the wing. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. 1:12 left in the 3rd. Fires from deep. Here's Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Green's got his first points of the game.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Jones looking for an opening. Sinks the triple. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
29 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Passes to Morris. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Jones for the lead. Can't hit that one. Outside Jackson. Oh, Morris in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers ahead. They lead by 2. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court dish.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum is out there with Morris, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Jones, that's for 2. Another shot. They kick it out to Green. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Outside, George. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Bain. Out to Morant to take the lead. Rebound by John Wall. The Clippers in the lead. Driving in. Pass to Zubats. Dishes it to Covington. He feeds it to George. George double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, length and will and skill. Paul George getting to work on the offensive window.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And it falls over the rim and in.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Zubac with the screen for George. That doesn't go either for George.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Leonard with the steal. Wall with the bounce pass.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Bain can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Adams, feeds it to Morant. And the rejection by Zubac. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Shot clock at 6.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
And Morant is good for 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's George. And here's Covington from the arc. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Wall against Morant. The pass to Brooks. And he drives in. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead early. Inside. Outside for George. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac, a screen on Morant. And that one's good. Leonard.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Outside, George. Zubac against Jackson. That shot off, and Memphis the other way now. Back to Bain. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Wall. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a look. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Russell in at the one spot. Now here's Edwards. Anderson for three. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. The shot by Russell, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Russell against Morant. Anderson for three. Adams grabs the miss. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Brooks against McDaniels. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniel.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Morant against Russell. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. McDaniels inside. Defended by Jackson. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Russell against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. The kick out to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Russell. Over to the wing. Anderson for three. Sinks the tray.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Takes one from 10 feet. The shot by Russell, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jackson. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels passes to Anderson. Yes, it's good. Anderson's got 5.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Pass to Brooks. Takes a 3. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Throws it up high. And Gobert with the stuff.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That's going to send Ja Morant to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Outside Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Left side Edwards. Outside Russell. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So for Minnesota right now, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Jaden McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gobert in at the center position. McDaniels. Oh, the swat by Adams.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Memphis trailing here. At any time a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
The kick out to Edwards. The jump hook. Adams grabs the miss. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
McDaniels can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Morant, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 6. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Outside for Brooks. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Edwards for three. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
The free throw drops from Morant.
Ja Morant. 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Russell against Morant. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Pass to Conchar. Outside for Morant. Adams inside. He's against Gobert. From deep, Morant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Jackson gets the bucket.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Outside Russell. And here's Edwards. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And it's Morant off the drive. Good work defensively by Russell. Here we go, one-on-one. Gobert finds Edwards. Outside, Anderson. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 3.
22. The Timberwolves. 19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. For the lead. Here's Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Gobert passes to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Oh, Adams with the block. Here's Conchar. Lays it up and banks it in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Anderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
That's
foul.
on Steven Adams.
First team.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Pass to Conchar. Puts up a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Conchar's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Russell pass to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Second
He's
team.
an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Memphis ball.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Morant. That one's wide left.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Outside Russell. From deep. Here's Anderson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Outside Edwards. Shot to stop the run. That one no good. And it's Memphis the other way. And they're on the break. Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second. Oh, are you kidding me?
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Russell against Morant. Edwards for three. Drains the triple. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. A minute 35 left in the third quarter of the game. The Timberwolves trail. Outside McDaniels. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Morant with it. Russell covering. And it's Morant off the drive.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. And Gobert with the stuff.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Brooks outside. Pass to Conchar. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Russell, that's good.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Russell against Morant. From outside the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jackson on the wing. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Let's be here.
The Timberwolves shooting an average of 43% from the floor. On the court for Minnesota. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Russell in at the one.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Up top, Edwards. Going inside. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis shooting pretty well at 45%. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Russell. He got a piece of it. McDaniels with it. And he dunks it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Russell against Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Anderson. Russell against Morant. To the paint. Outside for Russell. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he picked him clean. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Here's Morant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 21.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Outside, Anderson lets the 3 fly. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Russell against Morant. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
When you think of Dylan Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Controls the rebound and the putback. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Down low. On the wing, Conchar. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. Up and over Russell. Kept alive.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Outside Anderson. Now Edwards. Second chance effort. Here's Gobert.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Conchar. Morant against Russell. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Morant into the lane. Outside for Brooks. Shoots it from the corner. Tries again. Here's Adams. Here's Conchar. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. Outside Anderson. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
One thing Anderson does not lack is confidence. Big bucket.
Right side Moran. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Inside. Yeah!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
The drive by Moran. Money!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter.
Here they come, fans. Your Grizzlies breakers, make some noise.
Here's Edwards. Yeah!
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. Here's McDaniels. Yes!
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. All right, guys, what's your take?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge. So the Clippers win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clock at 6. Pulls from the top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Russell dishes to Towns. And Gobert kicks to Prince. Deep 2 from Russell. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
The pass to George. From deep. It's rebounded by Towns.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's Edwards on the wing. Prince outside. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac. All with it. He's picked up by Russell. George with no one around. And the 3 off target. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards passes to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Here's George. George missing again.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Russell finds Gobert. Prince wide open. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Morris outside. Pass to Zubac. Over Gobert. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And the dunk by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Wall. George from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
George against Prince. There's the lob to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
It's Wall with the drive. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Did you see that? Wow, John Wall still has major bounce after being in the league over 10 years.
Edwards finds Russell. Shot clock at 6. And here's Prince outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
George, no good.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Edwards passes to Russell. It's stolen by Morris. And George kicks to Leonard. His three-pointers off the mark. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we enter the first quarter of play. The Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Wall, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 11. Russell looking it over. Looking for George. He gets it there. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard with no one around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. It's a good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
There's the lob to Towns. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
5 to shoot. Russell with it. George picks him up. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Wall against Russell. Here's Leonard, and stolen by Russell. Edwards, the bounce pass. Morris inside, defended by Gobert. Morris, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from George. Outside, Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
John Wall.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen by Zubac.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Wall against Gobert. George with the screen on Gobert. Wall wide open. They get it back. Outside Leonard. Outside Wall. Oh, Leonard in position. It's stolen by Gobert. On up the court.
2 minutes remaining.
Towns dishes to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Here's Wall. Connects on the open J. Here is Russell. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Clippers trail by 9. All with it. He's picked up by Russell. And that one, good. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you love Wall's tenacity there. Takes the contact and finds a way to finish through it.
Edwards looking it over. The kick out to Towns. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's Prince on the wing. Zubac's defending. Edwards drives in. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Edwards against George. Outside, Towns. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Clippers trail by 8.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Morris. Zubac, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere. Jake, thank you, and time now for the halftime. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
Yeah, and you know what? He does the dirty work for him. That grit and grind type of work. Always hustling all the time.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Zubac. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Russell against Leonard. Outside, Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Feeds to Morris. George trying to break free. Morris, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Russell high post. Out to Edwards. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 6.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And stolen by Prince. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Wall. Outside for George. Passes it to Wall. Dishes it to Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George passes to Zubac. From deep. Wall. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Prince with it. He's picked up by Wall. Russell with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. Plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. From deep, George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Edwards can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. George against Edwards. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Zubac. And no good. Trying to use the glass. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Russell. He has 5. Over in the corner, Edwards. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And here's George for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
LA ball.
To the middle. And it's George finishing it off.
Slam dunk city, Paul George. Big time throwdown there.
Outside, Russell. Prince outside. Edwards against George. Clock at 4. Out to Russell. 3-pointer. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, George. Outside, Wall. Leonard on the wing. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. Over Gobert. Zubac, no good. Minnesota leading by 8. Russell left side. Prince outside. Outside, Edwards. Back to Towns. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert.
First team foul.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And George drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Russell against Wall. Russell kicks to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Ball passes to George. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards.
Takes.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Prince, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Here's Edwards. Tries again. Out to Russell. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trail by 8. And here's Wall. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
No good on the second free throw. Edwards kicks to Towns. Out to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Outside Leonard. Outside George. Back to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Zubats. The kick out to Wall. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Towns, no luck. Clippers trail by 9. Morris passes to Zubats. Here's Wall. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Russell. He kicks to Edwards. Prince outside. Shoots from the elbow. Releases. And the rejection by Zubats. The Clippers running out of time. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, George. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Such a wide-open look. Towns has got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's Morris for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Russell kicks to Towns. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trains the three-pointer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a couple.
Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. Now here's Bain. Here's Morant. No good. A bit long that time.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Wall. Pass to Zubats. That one goes in.
Ivica Zubac.
Here's Morant. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
From deep, Morant knocks it down from distance.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Driving to the basket. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outside Wall. George outside. Over Bain. That doesn't go either for George. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Back to Morant. Over Leonard. Memphis the rebound. Bain finds Adams. Here's Jackson. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Leonard. The offensive rebound. And that one drops for him.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Outside Morant, on the wing Brooks. Out to the wing. Pass to Morant. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Wall. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot. Oh my goodness! How about that? Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. The open shot by Wall. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Outside Wall. Here's Zubats. Another shot. Out to Leonard. Tries yet again, and the layup is up and in.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Outside Morant. Jackson against Morris. And here's Morant outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 12.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
George outside. Leonard with a screen on Payne. For three, George. The rebound by Jackson. The three from Payne. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, John Conchar.
Here's Leonard. He gets it up. That shot off. It's a tie game in Memphis. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a few.
On your defense.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Jackson on the wing for three, deflected. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. It's stolen by Leonard. And here comes the break. And there's the lob. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the paint. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Payne. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Zubac passes to Leonard. From deep. Morant grabs the miss. Memphis leading. From deep, Payne. Leonard pulls down the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Zubac's inside. Adams covering. Zubac's shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Payne. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
George for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Payne. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
If anybody has questions why John Morant went 2nd overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Here's George. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's George, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And here's Memphis. They're on an 11-3 run. Morant into the lane. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. It's deflected. Ball with it. He's picked up by Adams. From downtown. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Zubac with the steal. In transition. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, smart about picking his spots. That time Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
And here's Morant outside. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Back to Wall. Pass to Leonard. And he drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Morant with it, checked by Wall. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Top of the key. Ball no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And he lobs it up top. Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
All by himself. Oh, there's Morant with the slam. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Smart defense from Morant, wreaking havoc with his activity, coming up with the steal.
Ball for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Memphis earning this break in the action. Up 10. They're communicating. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Jones against Wall. George outside. The Clippers rebound. Zubac, second chance shot. The shot that time not on target.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Green. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Green from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Stolen by Jones. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Zubac. Here's Aldama. And he lobs it up. Zubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jones from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
The shot's good.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Jones from outside. The Clippers grab the miss. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Jones has got 6 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him palm the ball, slam it with ease.
Jones against Wall. Pass to Conchar. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, nice D from George. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Leonard with the ball. Green picks him up. Here's George. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. Pass to Bain. To the middle. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Morant against Wall. Over Morant. Down low. Here's Leonard. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Morant. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. The drive by Brooks. Now here's Adams. Left side Morant. Back to Jackson. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Wall. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Zubac finds Leonard. On the take. And Morant clears the board. And then Morant with the dunk.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Outside Wall. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies out in front, up by 15. And we've got more in.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1. Leonard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now Morant. Pass to Jones. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
Leonard passes to George. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, Memphis shooting a solid 47%. Outside Jones. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
Good on the second one. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Jones. From deep three-point range. Morant, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Left side wall. Inside. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Box with the steal. Wall with it. Guarded by Morant. Kicks it to George. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jones drives in. Now Payne. And he's going for the lob. To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
So it comes up empty at the line.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Morris outside. Pass to Wall. And stolen by Morant. Inside. Adams, the pass to Jones. Outside Morant. Back to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. George outside to the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jackson can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Jones, the pass to Adams. Soft touch off the glass. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. Pass to Zubac. Here's Wall. Oh, the double clutch. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Leonard's got room. Cans it with nobody near him.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Jones finds Morant. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Morris.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And they get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, George. Adams grabs the miss. Payne against George. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A clean win and one.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's John Morant. And it's Conchar in a two-guard. Now McDaniels after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Anderson wide open. Conchar pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
On the pass to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. A second chance effort, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Don't you love how fierce Steven Adams is on the glass? He's always working for positioning.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And rejection by McDaniel. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And there's a whistle that goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And an early swap like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Morant against Russell. Here's Conchar. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Memphis?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of the game, it's perfect. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Conchar. He's covered by Anderson. Pass to Conchar. Out to Morant. All sorts of time. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Morant. And Adams with the slam.
Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
Russell against Morant. McDaniels in the post. And Edwards puts up a deep three from outside off the mark. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Floats it up there for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Russell with the bucket.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Passes it to Brooks. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Now, here is Russell. Anderson outside. Back to Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And then Morant slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Russell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Memphis out in front. They lick. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard spot. Memphis leading by 13. Here's Morant. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The kick out to Anderson. The tray. And And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Anderson dishes to McDaniels. Top of the key, Russell. Outside, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, size and athleticism, a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Out to Brooks. Fires the 3. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Morant with the steal. He dishes it to Brooks. It's stolen by Edwards. And they're pushing it up. McDaniels passes to Anderson. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Dishes it to Jackson. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Morant. Then Adams with the slam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Back to Russell. And Adams sends it back. Morant passes to Conchar. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
McDaniels kicks to Russell. Morant with some nice D. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Russell dishes to Anderson. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Here's Russell. And Adams sends it back. They retain possession. They grab their own miss. And here's Anderson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jackson with the shot. Here's Conchar. McDaniels defending. Morant with a wide open look. Memphis the rebound. Brooks for 3. A shot, no good. Right side, Edwards. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided ball.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 14. The Grizzlies, 30.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Anderson is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot, so that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Morant passes to Concho. Over Edwards. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Russell kicks to Anderson. From past the arc, it's good from long range. Anderson's got 6.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game. Nice pass.
Here's Morant. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. Over to the wing. And here's Anderson from the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Edwards inside. Snatched up. Gobert. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Conchar, the pass to Adams. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Kicks it to Morant. There's the drive. Pass to Conchar. The dish now to Brooks. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. The pass to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. Adams defending. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant against Russell. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
He hits the second from the line. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Russell feeling it out a bit. Morant with the steal. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
The kick out to Anderson. They get it back. And with that shot, the Grizzlies lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Gobert.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Morant passes to Adams. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Here's the lob to Adams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
Outside Russell, and Anderson has it in the corner. He feeds it to Gobert, and Gobert throws it down.
Just so long athletic Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Lets it go with the three. Adams finds Brooks. Fires the three. It's the rebound. A shot off that time. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A 12-point game. Anderson passes to Russell. He takes it in to the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson looking around. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up by 12. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Then there's John Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant outside. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Russell inside, guarded by Morant. Morant with the steal. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
It's Russell with the drive. And Jackson with the block.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Russell passes to McDaniels. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Conchar. Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Morant for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Russell inside. Morant against Edwards. Here's Russell. The shot from the low post is good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Morant passes to Conchar. Over Edwards. Conchar, good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Russell against Morant. Feeds to Gobert. He kicks it to Russell. It's over Morant. Again, Russell missing. Memphis leading by 12. On the wing, Brooks. Offline with his 3. Stolen by Jackson. He lobs it up. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. That one goes in. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Russell, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of these modern leagues who doesn't just shoot threes, looks as a tough guy to cover.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by McDaniel.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Memphis.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Conchar, and stolen by Russell. Gobert finds Edwards. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Here's Gobert, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Good on the second free throw.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Morant passes to Conchar. Lets it fly. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. Morant's against Russell. The 3 from Anderson. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Lets it go from deep. Adams, the pass to Conchar. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel that.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.